started a new tradition. Really don't know if it was something that just kind of fell into our laps to do, but we play some type of card game before they go to bed, and it's either read a book or play a card game. So last night we played Uno, and I found at Five Below these Uno cards that with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on them, and my kids actually like stuff like that. And so we decided to play it, and you guys, that game can go on forever, especially when people, you know, doubling up on cards, and you have like +2, +4, +6, +8. So it can just go on and on and on. Or you get to your last card, your Uno, and you don't have your the right color, so you have to keep plucking. It's just, it goes on forever. Plus, these cards do not have the traditional colors. Is it traditional colors? I don't know, because they have orange and red and blue and purple. So I think the original Uno is red, blue, green, and yellow, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. But anyway, it was just fun, and it's funny with my youngest because she is so she's like, hey, look at what I got, and I'm like, you can't show me your cards, don't show me your cards. And she's like, hey, look at what I got. Stop showing us your cards. And so we have to ask her. For the most part, she knows when she sees a red down, she can put down a red, and she'll say, I don't have any reds. And we'll ask her, well, do you have a number that looks like that number in a different color? She's like, no. And then she'll have to plug, and it's just so funny. But I also did get some of the things that I needed to off of my to-do list, so that was really good. I did not have to work as much as I thought, so that's really good. I thought my to-do list was going to take forever, but it didn't. I just put a dent in it, but I don't have a lot to do starting the beginning of the week. I know something's going to get added to it. And so side note, I did straighten my hair. Just it needed a trim. I usually don't straighten it until it gets, the weather changes and it's not as hot. I probably won't keep it straight for very long, just because I really do enjoy my curly hair. So, but it did need a trim, and it hasn't been straightened for quite some time. I want to say maybe like 6 months. I think right now I'm only doing it twice a year, and usually that's in the fall and the winter. But it did need a good trim. And as you can see, even when I straighten it, it doesn't stay straight. I curl it up because I like my curls. So it's very cloudy out here today. Thanks be to Hurricane Henry and Hurricane Irma. Is it Hurricane Irma? She's coming. So I will hopefully get to chit chat with you later on today. It doesn't look like my kids are going to start their build until tomorrow, but that's okay. I'm learning to be okay with having to push things back if need be. So that's okay, because I know that my kids need to learn, and I know that my kids are working towards a goal that is within standard. So I'm definitely okay with that. I'm trying to be less controlling of these different things, especially if they're out of my control. So anyway, see you soon, and I hope that everyone has a great week, or had a great week, or is going to have a an upcoming great week. So, bye. Good morning. You see this? See this right here? Don't even know why I straightened it. The humidity outside here. This is what it looks like. You saw what it looked. This is what it's gonna. Now I'm probably gonna do some straight styles or whatever, but this is what it's looking like, y'all. Okay. Bye. Hi there. This afternoon, well, it is the afternoon, and I am on my way to pick up my youngest daughter. She's turning 5 tomorrow, and I'm going to pick her up some cupcakes and a balloon to take to school. I'm going to drop it off this afternoon so she can see when she gets to school tomorrow, and just, yeah. So definitely going to do that. Well, I may leave the balloon at the house just because she'll have to transport it back home, and I don't want her like playing with it and popping it just being a distraction. So probably just leave it at the house. But I am going to get some cupcakes for her at school. So today was really good. It's been a lot of practice, doing things over and over and over again with the kids as far as the standards, because they really need to practice them and get them together because they've never used them quite like this before. The STEM project is taking a little bit longer than I expected. However, I would love to, I'm okay with putting in a lot of work earlier now than waiting till later. I don't want to have to try to work really hard later. I don't like that. So I'm okay with putting in the work now, and then, you know, later it will be good and the kids will have a better foundation for it. So that is really good. The kids are really understanding a little bit better the science and engineering practices, which are the foundation of our standards. Again, I teach in South Carolina. Our standards are very similar to the new generation science standards. So, but our foundation pieces, the science and engineering practices are, and then our content is just a little bit different than the different states. We kind of do different general content per each grade level. So I teach 8th grade, if you don't remember or new, I teach 8th grade, and my content is basically earth science, which is Earth's place in the universe, astronomy, Earth systems and resources such as plate tectonics, rocks and minerals, and then Earth's history, which is geological time. I also do force and motion, which is, you know, physical science, and waves. So I teach that for 8th grade. And then the other grades teach part of the other, you know, sciences. So 7th grade is predominantly life science, and then 6th grade does like simple machines and things like that, and also they do weather and layers of the atmosphere and things like that. I'm not quite sure. Oh, and animals, I believe. Yes. So anyway, just trying to get them to understand the really foundational pieces of the science and engineering practices is really big. It's really big. So that is my main goal this year, to make sure that they know that, because that travels with them all the way through any sciences that they take up into high school. So other than that, everything was cool and good. I'm hoping to get some footage later on this week as well, and possibly get my partner teacher in as well, so we can see the way we plan together and collaborate. So that'll be fun. Also, my hair, my hair is looking quite a bit of a messiness. The humidity just, I need to just straighten it so that I can trim it, but this is why I only do it twice a year. It just doesn't stay. It just doesn't do it. It's so soft, and just look at it. So hopefully the bun will look better for the rest of the week at least. So I will see you tomorrow morning unless something else occurs. So bye. Hi, it's Wednesday evening, and I just want to come by and say hello. And I haven't had a chance to speak to you guys. I've been really busy today and just a little bit under the weather, but this is what I'm doing this evening. I am doing postcards. I said that I was going to make sure that this year that every child that I teach, I send home some type of positive. And so that's what I'm doing for this week. This is our third week of school. And I finally, have getting to know some of them, and, getting to know about them and what they want to do and things like that, and talking with them. So I just wanted to send home a little note to say, this is what I learned. This is what we've been doing. Some of the kids have been doing some really great things, really sweet things in class as well. So I just want the parents to know that. And so what I'm doing, we have postcards, and this is the size it's especially for, and then I have some labels that were created, and then I'm putting some stickers that I had for a while back. I think I've got these at Target Dollar Spot. And I'm taking those, writing a personalized message just for the kid and their parent, and then just signing it with my name. And then I'm also using my nifty, let's see, cover this up, my nifty Erin Condren checklist, and I am doing like postcards, and then I'm just going to check off when I send them out their postcards. So that's a nifty way. If you don't have postcards or anything like that, you can definitely do an email, or something like that, or even just maybe get a pack of postcards that are really, and just do them. My school already has them with our logo and the address on them, so it's great. So just wanted to let you know what's going on. Talk to you later. Bye.
Take my hand and we'll go away to a different place, float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, you're ready to begin, and just levitate. No control over where we go, but we don't care to know. Ignorance is bliss. Your tears are gone, and they drifted back from where they came, and they will not be missed. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, you're ready to begin, and just levitate. take my hand and we'll go away to a different place. Float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around.
Hello there. I'm on my way home, and I was trying to get out the building, but they have locked up the area where I normally try to get out of. So I was like, they don't want me to leave. I was able to get out. In the words of Ice Cube, I gotta say, today was a good day. Actually, it was a great day. And there was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of busyness. My room got messy, but my kids' light bulbs were just going off, and the thought process and the hands-on and the touching of all the materials and just really getting in there and just thinking and doing it and collaborating and asking questions and designing and constructing and redesigning and constructing, and this doesn't work and we need to do this, and maybe if we do this, and I don't want to do that, but we can definitely do this. All that just really just made my day. I was just really excited about it, and I'm really excited about the year to come, because this is just one of the many STEM projects that we are going to partake in. And if my kids are this excited about this, I just can only imagine what the end of the year is going to look like. I'm just so excited. The hardest thing today, as I reflect, because we're supposed to be reflective on the different things, the hardest thing today with the reflection piece really, truly, and honestly had to be, I'm sorry you guys, I feel like there's a mosquito in here or something. Really, truly, and honestly had to be my kids doing it on their own and knowing that it was okay. So some of my kids were like, I want to show you this, but I don't know if it's right. And I was like, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's your idea. It's yours. But do you like it? No, do you like it? But is it right? Do you think it's right? I had some of them, they were so frustrated. They were like, what do you want? And I'm like, what do you want? It's so weird. I think it's more weird for the kids for me to take responsibility of, like, or just to take my hands off of it, for me to take away my, just my control, for me just to take it away from them and just have them be in control. Some of my kids, I don't think they knew how to act. Like, just like, what? You don't know? Like, you want me to just do it my way? And it was funny. It was the funniest thing. I was telling some of my, my coworkers, I was like, yeah, they just thinking the way they want to think. And sometimes kids get in this bubble where they feel as if they absolutely have to, the teacher is always right and the teacher has to know everything. But when it comes to science, especially the way we're looking at science now, your model is not their model. It's not their model. It's not their model. Doesn't look like his model, doesn't look like her model, but everybody's model was right. Everybody's model was okay. Everybody's model met the basic needs. And it's so everybody's model was unique. No one's model looked the same at all. I have 4 classes, and in each one of those classes, I think I have about 5 to 6 groups. And in every one of those groups, every single one of the bases look different. Every single one of the bases. They're little STEM projects. It looks completely different. So when I just think about that, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful process. But then I had to end today. Today was a great day. day with checking my email and looking at the news and seeing the wonderful natural Hurricane Irma. Powerful hurricane that is coming our way. So I'm really concerned at this point on my way home, because I don't know how my kids are going to take it. I love them all already. Like, I just love them. Each and every one of them is so different and so unique, but so special. And I'm really, really, really concerned about how this is going to affect them, because for the not one, not two, but this will be the 3rd year, 3 years in a row where we have had to get out of school, possibly, or been very, very strongly affected by a hurricane. And I mean, the first year I was there, I was out for a week. We were out for a week in October. I want to say the beginning of October. And we were out for a whole week because, like, literally destruction was done from flooding. Whole roads were washed away. Homes destroyed. Just, yeah. And then we also, and then again last year, same thing. And then again this year, it's like I almost feel like we live in hurricane area for like an island. It's ridiculous. My heart goes out to anybody that's affected. And it just concerns me, because it's like everybody wants to give and help out and help others. I don't even know how the process is going to go, because Texas and like the whole like little area of Texas on the coast, like all that was affected, and then the whole entire state, or I will say 95% of the state of Florida will be affected, plus part of Georgia, the major coastal area coming on through into Georgia, and then South Carolina. I don't know. So I don't know. But anywho, we have school tomorrow, so I'm going to school, and I'm going to put on my happy face, and I am going to make the kids, feel safe in the best way that I can, and I'm going to encourage them to think positive, and we're going to get through, and I am going to be there before, during, and after. So, see you tomorrow. Hope everyone is having a great week, or had a great week, and all that jazz when you watches this, and stay positive and be blessed, and I will catch you tomorrow.
And just levitate. control over where we go, but we don't care to know. Ignorance is bliss. Your tears are gone, and they drifted back from where they came, and they will not be missed. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, you're ready to begin, and just levitate.
Hi, it is Friday, the end of my week, and I just want to, after I got home, I just wanted to say how happy I am about my kids and them in their creation of their lunar base today or this week, and just the process. I'm just so excited that they were doing so well with the process and how they worked things out and how they were finding solutions to different things that they had with problems with the type of the equipment or the tools they were using or the supplies. So I'm just really excited. Next week we're starting our blended portion of our unit, so I am even more excited about that and how my kids are going to be able to interact with that material. Look forward to seeing that as well, and just diving in with us as we take a full dip into allowing them to choose their test dates. And so I'm going to get really involved in how I provide them with feedback, how I assess their abilities to be able to properly take the test, and different things like that. So just take a look into that. I hope that you guys enjoyed all of the footage from this week for them building and all of that interesting chitter chatter that you got to see with them just like interacting with all the different materials. So hope to see you soon, and yep, Monday week, unless we're looking out for Hurricane Irma. Right now we are just kind of on pause. We have canceled like the weekend activities and some activities for Monday evening, but as far as right now we are still in school. So I am happy that hopefully none of my kids will have the issue of dealing with another flood as of right now. So looking good. So talk to you later. See you later, and see you next week.